I just got it up. I'm using a new app, so let me know in the comments if you can spot any problems. But today we're going to be talking about understanding FHA loans. So buying a home can feel confusing, especially if you are doing it for the first time. The good news is that there are loan programs designed to make it easier, and one of the most popular options is an FHA loan. So in this live right now, I'm going to help you understand what an FHA loan is, how it works, and how it can help you to become a homeowner. You can DM me if you have any questions about this live or you want to schedule an appointment. DM me and we can talk more about your situation. I can give you a phone call. You could book an appointment. However you want to do it, we can work it out so we can talk more about your situation. But this is just going to be general information. Okay. An FHA loan is a type of home loan that is backed by the Federal Housing Administration. This means that the government helps protect the lender, which allows lenders to offer more flexible requirements for buyers. Because of this, FHA loans are often a great option for first-time home buyers, but you do not have to be a first-time home buyer in order to get an FHA loan. Or you may be anyone with that don't have perfect credit or a large down payment. An FHA loan will be great for you. One of the biggest reasons people choose an FHA loan is because of the low down payment requirement. In many cases, you can buy a home with as little as 3.5% down. That this makes it easy and possible for people to become homeowners sooner instead of waiting years to save a large amount of money. Credit requirements for an FHA loan are also more flexible than many other loan programs. So while every lender is different, many people are able to qualify with a low credit score than what is typically required for a conventional loan. This does not mean credit doesn't matter, but it does mean you have more flexibility and you can there's room in there for people who still are building their credit or looking to improve their credit. FHA loans also allow for a higher debt to income ratio in some cases. That means that even if you have student loans or car payments or other debts, you may still qualify or be able to buy a house with an FHA loan. The goal of the program is to make homeownership more accessible while still making sure borrowers can handle the payment. There are a few important things to understand about FHA loans. One of those is mortgage insurance because FHA loans are designed to be flexible. Okay, we're back. Okay, great. Sorry about that, you guys. My Wi Fi was on the front, but it is back now. Making sure everything is great. Sorry, you guys. I am streaming to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok all at one time. So I'm trying to check everything at once. So if I miss a comment or something like that, please forgive me. I'm just gonna get right back into it, guys. So I don't know where we left out yet. We're gonna just go start with the FHA loans that allows for higher debt income ratios. That means if you have a lot of debt, such as the car loan payment or student loans or medical debt, which we don't really count medical debt if you did not know, but this program will be good for you. It makes it more accessible for you to become a home buyer. There are a few more important things to understand about FHA loans. One is the insurance. Because FHA loans are designed to be more flexible, they require something called mortgage insurance to protect the lender. This usually includes an upfront cost and monthly cost that is added to your payment. While this is an extra expense, it is often what makes it possible for many buyers to buy and qualify for the house for the first place. Another important factor is that the home must meet certain criteria, certain standards. So the FHA loan requires an appraisal. It requires an appraisal that's not only looks at the value of the home, but also its condition. They want to make sure that the property is safe and livable. If the home does not meet these standards, repairs may be required before the loan is actually approved. So FHA loans are not just for buying a house, they can also be used to refinance an existing mortgage. This can help lower a payment or make the loans more manageable. However, the most common use is to helping buyers into their first home. When used the right way, an FHA loan can be a good tool for you that can help a lot of home buyers out. Believe it or not, a lot of people do not qualify for conventional. Conventional, even though it's 3% down, there are standards in conventional that are harder for you to qualify for. So doing an FHA is really good. So let's go into some. I don't see anything in the chat on any of these things. Make sure. Nope. Nope, I don't see anything. Hopefully I'm doing that part right with the chat, looking at the chat. Let me know again, because am new to this. Let me know if you have any type of questions in my DM. DM me, ask me your questions. I'll book a one-on-one with me. I would be grateful to talk to you in person about your unique financial situation. Okay, I'm licensed in Louisiana and in Texas. And if I'm not licensed there, I have a teammate or a team member that can help you with your loan. Okay, so let's go to frequently asked questions. One of the most common questions is whether FHA loans are only for first-time home buyers. And of course, I answered it in the beginning. The answer is no. While they are popular with first-time home buyers because of their flexibility, anyone can use an FHA loan as required, as long as they meet the requirements. Another common question is how much money is needed upfront. In many cases, the minimum down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price, but you have to remember there are closing costs. Sometimes the sellers and, of course, down payment assistance can also help these closing costs. Many people often ask if FHA loans have income limits. In most cases, there are no strict income limits, but your income does need to support the monthly payment for the overall loan, meaning you need to be able to just pay for your mortgage, okay? The ability to repay, that's what it's called, the ACR, the ability to repay. Another question is about mortgage insurance and whether it can be removed. With most FHA loans, the mortgage insurance stays on for the life of the loan, unless you're refinanced into a different loan type, and that's usually when people refinance into a conventional loan. Not usually. Now, there are other programs out there, such as USDA loans and stuff like that, but most time people go for a conventional loan. Some people want to know if FHA loans take longer to close. The process can be similar to other loans, but the appraisal and the property condition requirements can sometimes add a little extra step to it, because the appraisal is required, but it takes the same amount of time. And I have some lenders that can close under 2 weeks. And it all depends on your loan file, okay? A common concern is whether FHA loans are a good idea. That really depends on your situation. For a lot of people that I work with, the FHA loan was the best to go with. But if you're a veteran and you can qualify for a VA loan, always choose the VA loan. The VA loans are the best product on the market, okay? So it all depends on your situation, but an FHA loan is probably like the second best to get if you can't get up. Well, USDA loans are out there too. That's 0% down. So it just all depends on your situation. What loan will be best for you? Okay. And if you were to go with conventional, some people are for conventional due to the fact of the property. Maybe the property doesn't meet the FHA criteria or standards. So then you go conventional. Like I said, it all depends upon your situation and what you decided what is best for you. So let me check. I don't see any comments in any chat. Again, if you have anything that you want to tell me or anything that you want to say, please DM me. Please let me know. I'm here to help out. I will give you a phone call and we can go over your case file and see what would be best for you as well. I am licensed in Louisiana and Texas. If I am not licensed in your state, I know someone on my team that is, so they can help you out. Regardless, I'm here for you. Except in New York. Except in New York. We don't have anybody. New York is one of the hardest states, so except in New York. Okay. So the next thing is we're gonna go over tips for success. If you want to have a successful FHA loan closing, focus on your credit. Even though FHA loans are flexible, because a better credit score can still get you better terms and a lower monthly payment. So take time to understand your full monthly costs, including your mortgage insurance, so there's no surprises after you move in, and choose a home that fits your budget comfortably instead of stressing to the maximum approval limits amount. So let's just say that you get approved for a mortgage payment of $2,500, but you know that you only feel comfortable paying $1,500. Although you're approved for the $2,500, you don't have to go up that amount. You can just stay where you feel comfortable at, you know? And if that's at the $1,500 mark, stay right there. So keep in mind, so keep your long-term plan in your mind and think about when you want to refinance in the future as well. You could always refinance off of an FHA loan to get a conventional loan to get rid of that mortgage insurance payment, and that will lower your payment amount as well. And you can work with me. My name is Kira Thomas. I'm a mortgage loan officer. I work at Nexa Mortgage as an independent mortgage loan officer, and I'm here to help you make homeownership a reality. So feel free to DM me, and I'm here to help you. And you can book an appointment on my website. So yeah, thank you so much. DM me if you have any questions. I'm here to ask, or you can email me at ktomas@nexalending.com. I'm sorry, you guys. We changed our name from Nexa Mortgage to Nexa Lending. So that's why if you see Nexa Mortgage in some places and Nexa Lending in some other places, it's because we're going through a rebranding, and I gotta get used to saying Nexa Lending. So yeah, I'm here to help. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day.